be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Watch out for like the Big and Little Dipper. Like Need for Speed now. Somewhere someone like forgot to like say like maybe he is the kid. And then it was just like the same for everybody. I have like the rolling hills. Hey, like, campfire, watch out for the furnace. Okay, now there's just, look. It's like, what? I think you guys don't even know what's going on. Like if I just like had to like make a quick observation, hey, you know, like it doesn't take that much sense to like put money on that one. It like doesn't take that much sense to put money on that one. I don't even think you guys really know what's going on. Just to let you know. Or like hedge your bets or something. It's like, but wait. He's like, I struck first. I'm like, dude, I don't even know what's going on here. I'm like running with an egg. They were like egg drop, and I was like, you're not supposed to do that. It's like an egg of a different color or something.
Don't want to be caught here.
Well, I'll be careful with this one. You should like climb faster with like more curves. I think I like played a game like outside of the game before I like played this game. It's like I'm playing like two games at once. Hey, what's the real one? Where were my words recorded, or better said, if I had to like hedge my bets?
They'll be on high
Hey, if
alert.
I like had to hedge my bets, what did I say like, you know, 7 minutes and 30 seconds ago? I'm like pretty sure that like every time up to that point I like climbed higher, faster, you know, but it's like I don't see the point. I was like, what? You need something to be like more or less obvious. Hey, do you like need something to be more or less obvious, buddy? At least you didn't have like martial arts moves and like aren't like martial arts about like conquering your limits? This is like a game of limits. Didn't you know that? Martial arts are like there's a difference of like East and West or Middle East. I don't think you really heard what I was saying. Did you like say anything about you know like limits or like zeros? You know, the West is kind of just like, hey, we're like real. It's like the war's over. Probably because like that's the way the West was won or something like that. You know, but it's like the East is like about being one. Whoa,
I should
watch
stay
this
hidden
one.
if I don't want to fight.
You know? Whoa, watch out for this one. Like, yeah, that's like the way the West was won, but like the East is like about being one, but like the Middle East or the Midwest is like, hey, you know, there's like a rank. There's like a rank. Well, watch out for like the martial arts or guns. Hey, like watch out for like the martial arts or guns. Watch out for the people that actually like get together on that one. You know? Watch out for like Rex Kwon Do or whatever. He might actually just like say a thing or two in like the director's cut. But you should probably always watch out for the kid. Probably always watch out for the kid, especially like if he was like, you know, like a product of war or something like that. Hey, watch out for like what comes out of war. But you know, you should probably always like watch out for the precipitate and things. Especially like the slow time effect and whatever else. You know, favorites. You know, favorites and whatever. Come on. What am I, your favorite? Am I your favorite? You should like prove it. Am I your favorite?
Hey, you!
Watch out for like the denial of this one.
You won't last much longer. He's over here.
It's like my whole life. Watch out for like the denial of this one.
Never beat me. I would cut you down. You won't last much longer.
It's like I think she like knows her odds. just don't know them too well. Hey, I think you like must know your odds or whatever. I just don't like know them too well. What about like dust? Did she just like throw sand? Hey, did she just like throw sand or something at me? Ta. Whew. Watch out for the guy who can like warble a whistle. I'm like finally getting up to speed.
Best to stay out of sight.
Ouch, I guess. Like, here she comes. Hey! Right? Hey, right there. Oh, yep, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident about that one. Watch out for any woman who can like run up some hill like that at you. With like, how much is she landing on? Look at this. What is this, like a sky pit? Like, watch out for like the sky hook, dude. Hey, Crane. Hey, like Foreman. Hey, Foreman or whatever. I think something. I think like something's up with like the cut of your jib or whatever. Hey, like Foreman. I think something's like up with the cut of your jib. I have to like go tell someone like, hey, I know which way up is. Hey, look. Hey, look, everybody. I like know which way up is. So much for whatever we know, right? Hey, like, so much for whatever we like thought we knew. So much for like thought. I guess we like don't speak the language here. Don't really know the word for like being or whatever.
Why don't you just give up?
Yeah, we like don't know the word for like being, I guess. Her eyes look colder than the statues, and even in the game, her eyes like look colder than the statues do. Hey, can we like?
I should
think
be
I need to,
extra
like,
careful in this area.
Pull out my like brush on this one or something. Watch. Yeah, I think I need to like pull out my brush or something on this one. I'm just gonna go for common, rare, epic, rare. Careful what you get into. It's pretty common. It's like just like a short brush. Just like a short brush, you know. Bracers of Theseus. Careful, we might not be able to pull those off or something. We're probably fine with what we have on though. That one's like oddly like for us somehow. Who knows? I usually avoid chips at all cost. This like looks like it just like tanks like miraculously well. You know, I mean, if we're gonna like play, we might as well like play like psychology or whatever. Like it's like win, lose, draw, or psychology. It's like those are like the four like basic subjects, like science, art, language, and physical education. Science, art, language, and physical education. Hey, let's like, you know. It's like win, lose, draw, or psychology. Watch out for that. 88.0000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000000 Greaves. I don't know. I'm worried about looking too like mechanized in the legs. Obviously, at some point in time, everything becomes about style. If I had to like hedge my bets about like how to play that game, it's just like, hey, like obviously at some point in time, like what you are epic. Well, why don't you like look it, you know? Now we look like Crixus or whatever. Hey, we're like Crixus now. Ka! Since I'm like the kid I like took off ages ago or whatever. I like
That day is going to come in handy.
I think she just like hit the like button or something. I like got saved ages ago, or I like ran away ages ago. I was like running towards salvation. I was like running towards salvation ages ago. Like I had already been
This
saved.
area will be well defended.
I think I like broke it or something.
Come on.
Definitely. Or not. I was like ready to go somewhere. I think she's just been like running up these hills, this like hill here for like a long time. Like made no sense, especially for my horse. Like made zero sense, especially for my horse. Watch out for like the baby teeth. I'm like doing as much as I can to like watch out for the like the giant curveball that is planet Earth, or whatever planet we're on now. Maybe like Europa or something. I'm like doing whatever I can to like correct for the twist. I'm like doing whatever I can to like correct for the twist of Europa or whatever.
You fucking coward!
What the hell?
Get back here now!
I think like if you have style, it's all like, you know, up to the guild or whatever. Hey, like I think like in the end, like if you're like anybody, it's like up to the guild or whatever, you know? Watch out for like the real kid, I guess. Like, hey, guy who's like really whatever. Hey, guy who's like really whatever. Watch out for like the real kid, I guess. Like, seriously, probably. I just had to say something else, and like, my ability to like wear hooves. To like wear hooves or whatever, like, watch out for the guy who like really is the kid. You're like really the guy.
Afraid, are we? You don't have a chance.
So you know. It's like really fun to like
Hades will
do
welcome
that.
us both today.
Who's this guy? Well, I don't like him being here watching this for like a lot of reasons. I don't like him being here like watching this for like a lot of reasons. Probably more than like what you think or thinking. Go for the follow through on that one.
You won't last much longer.
Nice like check.
You're the worst.
Can I like cash it or whatever?
I won't die here today. Found him.
At least my pose is like could be something. At least like right there, it's like my pose could just be like a gargoyle, like, hey, like, good one. Could be like a, it's not like some weird pose right there, at least. Nope, still wasn't. At least like right there, it was like I wasn't like in some weird pose like afterwards. That could be like a gargoyle or something to go down.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Careful if words ever mean anything. Or if that one word finally like commits. Or just like stand on it. Like stand up there. Homer. Hey Homer, just like stand on it. For a minute. Be like Zen or something. Way to like follow the road. On like your like dire mission. Way to like follow the road.
The price on your head means you can't hide.
No love, I guess.
I'll think of you when I spend a drachmi from your bounty. You will lose.
Hui!
You don't have a chance.
Hey, how long do you think we can do this dance for? Cool, like.
You can't win, Misthios! Don't get away from me! Malaka, get back here! I will end your business!
Shield yourself!
Can you just make this easy so I can get paid? Get back here now! You'll never beat me! Get back here now! The price on your head means you can't hide!
Watch out for like Inception and like Leonardo who in this one with like a bunch of women or something. And that one guy from like the Bourne Supremacy, Jason something, with like wind and wind and stuff. We like had to like say something about time. Probably still doesn't make a difference unless you've seen it or not.
I'm just here for the reward!
Even if you like know what a movie is. Watch out for like the West. Is it like people only go to the West or what? We have like said enough. I like made the air really tense or something. You like cut it with a rope. I like made the air so tense you could cut it with a rope.
No, I want that bounty!
Except for all of a sudden like Fido is like coming after us for whatever reason as well. Like, oh, what's up? Where are all the chickens like gonna attack from all of a sudden? I like saw that one coming. Release the pigs! Hey, you know, like, we should, like, have it so it's, like, there's, like, so much to get that it's, like, it makes sense just to say, like, the more there is, the more there is. More of what, though?
Arrows, get down!
Like, don't think they really know where I am. Like, yeah, like, he's there, but where? have like more than one life, you know? I got like more than one life. Or whatever. Like even lit something in this place. There was like nobody here. But I can't just like throw a bunch of this stuff or whatever and like light it on fire. It's probably like all flammable, especially whatever's in that, like in there.
It came from over there! I've got them!
I don't think you really know what you're talking about. Otherwise, like, you'd probably be comfortable.
The price on your
Wait, you're like comfortable doing this? Like, I don't think we're like seeing the same thing. Like, how comfortable though? How much of the same thing are we seeing? Like, why doesn't everybody tell me exactly what I'm doing? You know?
I'm just here for the reward.
Watch out for, like, the egg drop on that one. Why doesn't everybody, like, tell me exactly what I'm doing? Wait, but then how are you gonna, like, put something around the egg before you drop it? Or just take it. That's, like, the fastest way to, like, get away with that whole dilemma right now, at least. You better just, like, run with it. Sure, you could probably, like, build a million different things, especially, like, some anti-gravity machine, if you're, like, some super genius kid, and you, like, built an anti-gravity machine to, like, suspend it within a field as you, like, dropped it. Yeah, and, like, got down to, like, the seed of the egg. We didn't even, like, crack the egg, and we, like, found Humpty Dumpty, like, in a chair, like, in some egg, or something like that. Was he solid, liquid, or air? You know? Uh-oh, I just, like, said something great again. How many records now does that make?
There's no one here. Now, push me too far.
Did he? Might as well just, like, watch. Hey, listen. Did I, like, recruit her somehow or something? Is like on my side now or what?
I find you, me. Gotcha.
Like,
You come.
makes, like, all the sense in the world. It's like in that cave over there with, like, the people that are, like, dressed up for all the cold.
I will cut you down.
How do I, like, do some like weird medieval thing with like the princess's like dress or something and like use it like a parachute.
You'll die with me.
I don't think you should like bet too much on that one.
Accept your death, Bearer.
It was like I was confident. Until then. It's kind of a cool hammer.
I won't die here today.
Yeah, between like a hammer and a sledgehammer somehow. Pretty cool.
You will lose your life here.
Nice one. Nice move through that window. Don't like lose your head here, Hermes.
You'll die with me. You.
I have to like change your name to Nick.
Mistios.
Too fast.
I'm still coming to collect. Wait! Hades will welcome us both today.
Yeah, whatever. Wait, which button doesn't work again? I mean... What's my actual name? I don't know, I've been like called a bunch of things like reasonably.
Now you push me too far. I will cut you down. The price on your head means you can't hide.
What's up for this movie when it comes out?
Hades will welcome us both today. Found him! Get back here now!
Still the same game, no matter how close anybody is. Obviously, whoever anybody is, they've been able to play with it for as long as they have, unless it's like real. It's like, game over. Hey, where's the advantage that anybody thought they had by like getting anything? You know? Uh-oh. Everybody just like,
You'll die with me!
better watch it. Or something. Everybody just like, better watch it. the name there. How'd you get that one? Yeah, rolling should still do something. Can you like climb? Yeah, you can. Weird. Watch out for like the braziers and whoever it is that like thought of that one at some point in time.
Push too far. Don't think you can get away from me.
Yeah, it's like not. It's like duck, dive, dip, and dodge. Like not into things. Yeah, I'm like pretty sure. I'm like pretty sure. Watch out for no, it might be the word that doesn't commit. Yeah, watch out for no, but also watch out for like snowfall. But really, it's like the right no is just like I know. Oh, you guys just killed the pigs, huh? Oh, watch out for like no. It's like the word that really doesn't commit to like anything. Everybody should like beseech like their higher self or something.
I won't die here today.
It's like baby olives. They're just all over. For whatever reason. Yeah, but there's still like a chance, bro. So... I was gonna like throw his sword at me for a second. I bet he dropped something good. I'm like giving it to Marshall. Hey Marshall, that one's like yours. I don't think I have a dog in this fight or something. Watch out for like the good and bad of everybody. Like they weren't either of those things, apparently.
I'm not giving up that bounty so easily.
Oh, whoever that is, they can, like, run, I guess. Like, faster than the speed of light. I didn't say, like, God or something on their name.
You'll be crushed.
As he, like, takes off. Hey, look, it's like Matthew or whatever. Cool armor. You should like go to a tavern or something. Hey, cool armor man, like where's like the tavern at? Can I like drink some like of your finest olive
I should be
oil?
careful. High security
Hey,
here.
where's like the nearest tavern with actually like chocolate? Really is what I'm after. Like chocolate. What would like be really good? I can like come with like a new chocolate. I don't care, she took off. She's like, ran away. I like... It's like, maybe she is like a metaphor, I guess. It's like, this is like now my camp. I like split the hair or something. I don't know. Cool, just like a straight up hammer. That's like one of the coolest things. I don't know about that one. Maybe if it's like a trinket. If it's like a trinket, we can like carry it around. At least it doesn't say like rotten spoiled on it or whatever. Cool. Those are like your guys' kills though. Interesting skinning knives. There's like some interesting weapons and stuff in this though. Pharsalos Fort. This is like mine now. I like got the girl or something. I don't know, what is she? A mystery, I guess. Like, you probably are pretty safe on saying that, like, eluding, like, all metaphors of existence and stuff like that. I don't know, like, what is she? Otaru, watch out for, like, Watashi. Oh no, like, all of a sudden watch out for the Navajo. I'll like make this like my home base. And like folky. I like. Oh, what the? Drop for like the lock up here. Trying to figure this one out. I mean, if I just like had to like play. Hey, look, I like got an A before like before it was like even a grade. All buttons at once. Okay. You like did it. Like almost fell, but we got back up. I think we have like a part somewhere of somebody's. Tuh.
Come on.
What do you call this? Ka. Two. Whew.
Watch it! You'll kill someone!
What like language is he speaking? We don't know. It's like too basic. We think it's like he's just a kid. We don't understand it completely. I could have been like majestic for a second until you like went all weird or something. Yeah, that could have been like majestic for a second until it was just like somebody didn't like play right. Drop for that. What are you guys like doing? Like setting traps on the road or something? Drop for whatever the heck that was. Hey, cool, like, camp. I got a fort. Like, Pharsalis or something like that. I have like a fort. It's like Fort Pharsalis. You gotta like lead it. Or just like let it go. I guess he knows where he's going.
Can you just make this easy so I can get paid?
Well, anyways, so much for that. Fancy like seeing you on the road again, my lady.
Ella.
I had to like say something proper. Fancy like seeing you on the road again, my lady.
Yeah.
I'm here for your bounty. Gotcha. You're the worst fighter I've ever seen.
Watch out for the guy who like came up with English, and the fact that it's like all an act. I think you like nicked my boots.
You can run, but you never escape.
Yeah.
Coming to collect.
Whoa.
I've got you.
Perfect hunter.
I'll rush their position.
We just like dodge everything for a minute. Yeah, well,
Arrows, get down. I'll rush their position.
listen, not commenting on anything. The problem is that just like that serious obviously does just like sound like change, which is just like, you know, an obvious out basically for like everything. Like, yeah, like that serious, it just does sound like change, basically. Huh.
I'll think of you when I spend a drachmi from your bounty. I'll find you, Vicious. No surrender! Stop right there!
I like don't trust that guy though either. Look, he just goes after anybody, obviously.
Ella. Yeah.
What a pickup.
I'll rush their position.
Try for the camel right there.
Come on.
Watch out for that arrow. He's like as fast as like an idea. Like, wow.
I've got the answer.
I don't know. I already like said a lot of things, I guess.
An easy crossing. Seals.
The clue. Well, I should just like hold on to it. Or I could like take my own advice like chocolate. Watch out for like the twist. Or not. Oh. I think it's a box of Kuna minks. Like not from anywhere. It was just like born here like yesterday.
Come on.
I guess that like that's like the fastest way right there. Tuh.
say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
What is that? Hell if I know. Was that a statue of Hell if I know? He looks like magic. He looks like just straight up magic. I don't lick it though. Obviously it's a lion, but it's like, is his nose dry or wet is the real question.
Very poetic. Now, can we please go to Athens? We can talk about the dead on the way.
Patience. I didn't bring you here to talk about the dead. I brought you here so you can learn to protect the living.
How can I protect the living if I'm hanging around statues of lions?
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
This looks like,
I need to know
hey, it's
something.
like Saint Nicholas now. We had to like say something. It's not like Nikolai or like Jolly Saint Nick. It's just like Saint Nicholas. No, it's not like any of those guys. It's just Saint Nicholas. Yeah. Try if you remember that. It's like he's like a mixed. He's like mixed up. I just had to say, like, what do you call that? It's like he's like mixed up. I can like see that. Hey, he's like real mixed up. Watch out for the gold pan.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Watch out if you ever like meet people like named these things. But I'll tell you what, like maybe they like look right. Watch out, they might like look right or something. If you ever like meet these actual people. Careful, they might like actually like look right. Don't get your like don't get like your hopes too high. All these people like might actually look right or whatever. Should probably like watch out for like things that like don't look right like all the time. That's obviously
You
the
knew
way
this would
forward.
happen. I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros.
Yeah, well,
Mysterious
every time I'm pretty
shapes
sure that I
carved in
don't,
stone.
so...
Like nothing
like,
I've ever
every
seen.
single time I'm
You want
pretty
to
sure
sail
that I
to
don't.
Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels,
Unless we can,
I
like,
heard whispers
reduce
of an
life
ancient
to, like,
civilization.
some form
A
of,
people
like,
who came before.
understanding or something.
Your spear and that place are connected.
So... yeah, let's
The
go get on
spear
the water.
awakened to
Let's
you,
go get on, like, the high
Herodotus.
seas.
I trust you.
You understand?
Watch out for the boredom. It might
I
just,
will
like,
do
lead you
everything in
somewhere
my
if I had to
power
say
to
something
help you
else,
find
too,
your
before
mother.
we go.
I promise.
Watch
But
out for the
first,
boredom. It might just,
we
like,
must
lead you
sail
to, like,
the island of Andros.
gain
I'll meet you at
attention
my
or
ship.
something. If I, like, had to, like, provide some more excuse of something. Watch out for that guy. He might, like, actually know Jordan. Somehow.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus.
Who's like the
Will you
king
be
of Jordan.
traveling with
I don't
us?
know.
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in
Like the
Athens.
Dream
Herodotus
King or
is helping me
something.
find my mother.
Who's like the king of
Seeking
Jordan.
help from the
Probably
gods
like
has put
the
Herodotus
king
on
of
your map,
dreams.
just like they put
I don't
you
know,
on
like if
mine.
you realize who
They
that
work
is,
in
like
ways
what do you do?
beyond our
Wake up?
comprehension.
Or
All we
whatever?
can do is follow their lead,
You could be right. Herodotus and
Watch
I
out for the
had
hit.
like in Pinor.
Oh no, Hades, blah blah
part
blah.
of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world.
Yeah, every single time I'm
Control
pretty
the
sure I
Oracle.
don't.
Impossible.
You know,
Apollo
like,
would not allow that.
I
Now
can
they're looking for my mother.
actually
I need to find her before they do.
be.
They would hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes, the Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult. Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my sister.
Your sister? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This cult
Sorry for
of
the
Cosmos
text.
now has three
Just
new
like-
enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and
like-
spits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
All the
Why I like it.
Poseidon, carry us
fish
to
in the
Athens.
sea,
First,
like right there.
To
Wait a
Andros.
second. It's like all the fish in the
We're
sea
going to have to
right
do
there.
some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
what do you mean?
Well, she's old and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get this supply?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must
Heaven
do
forbid
the
you like
same.
enjoy something.
Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt the pirates! We've got a fight coming! Be ready!
Thank heaven they didn't like hit my sails. They like weren't enough.
Marathon?
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion.
Like oddly enough it makes sense.
King Darius of Persia.
I am sure.
A site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh! That marathon!
You're both hopeless.
We'll show them what we're made of!
Hey look,
Watch
we're getting
out!
into like
They're
ships with
trying to
like
hit us.
double sails now. Which is great. Watch out. They have like 2 sails.
Hey, looks like something valuable.
We should probably just like steer clear of that island with like a million windmills or whatever.
Well, Commander, we live to sail another day.
What is that called? Like the Isles of something?
Go on.
Your spear,
mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why
Cool.
bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be, just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Alexis. Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I think he like, you know, like escaped with Odysseus to like on like some dolphins or something. Actually, I think like the real Achilles like escaped with Odysseus like on the back of like some dolphins. And then they were like, we're just kidding, but then they got like stranded on a bunch of islands somewhere. Are we really
There it
not
is.
like somewhere? Like, are we really somewhere we haven't been? Interesting. That's like a jump, if there ever was one. Fascinating. Look at all this. Except for this one right here, though. Like a telltale. Except for all, like all the map makers. Hey, look. I can like shoot through it at least.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeesh, where is this guy from?
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Why do like all the kids from here look the exact same?
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I no matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide
If
everything.
you could like change into anything, what would it be? If I could like change in any way, how would I do that?
Leonidas' spear.
I don't know, maybe it's like
You're old
decisions
enough
all the
now.
same.
My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Why don't you like refit it with like
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear.
a new
It has
handle
magic.
and stuff?
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline
that,
of
like, ruins
incredible
it.
heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands
Talk about
that.
like
Some recognize the power we bear and want it only
camel
for
going through the eye of a needle. What about a
They
needle
will try
going
to take it
through
from us.
I
like
won't let
the
them.
Wailing Wall or something like
I
that?
know.
Watch
You're
out
a
for like the
warrior.
needle going through the Wailing
If we keep
Wall
moving
here.
forward, always moving
Maybe
forward,
that's like how
we're untouchable.
Jonah got out or something.
Storms coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward
You
now.
like knitted around the entire thing. That's like Ruth,
Mater,
basically.
I
See, that
haven't
just looks like to
forgotten you.
me. This looks like Ruth to me. I had to like see who that actually looks like. He's fine. Hey, he's fine.
By the gods, who built all this?
Who? You should be like asking what at this point.
How does a place like this exist?
Yeah. Even about a million other people.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
Careful, it might just be like a weapon and maybe they're gonna like fire you or something.
Something's glowing over there.
I think we got a helmet on.
This imprint is shaped like the sword Deimos had at the cultist meeting. Was it forged in this place?
It's like stand right in the center. Or like right off center. Wait, where's like... I think I need to like... find the switch. Or the like... mold. Because it's like alive. I need to like find the mold. Or whatever. Huh.
Forge activated.
Careful if everything's just like perfect.
Contact engaged.
Should probably like write about something. I had to like, you know, say something about it. Careful if like everything's perfect, you should probably like keep your own record. You know? It's like, oh, whoa, this goes here, this goes there.
Deimos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
We'll see whose like word is weaker or whatever. Yeah, like I'll take a break like it isn't already.
You insist, but only because I've
See,
got
like,
work to do on the
who's,
outside.
like,
Please,
word is
just
weaker.
clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing
know,
us
like, is
because
the
we're Hittites or
bend just, like,
Thracians.
I won't.
How small can
Thracians
you
throw
get?
great parties.
Don't forget,
Talk about like
we're a
how low
team.
you can go.
We'll back you
Like
up
what
until
about
you're
like how
finished your
small you can
investigation.
get or
I
something.
know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
Now we're mixing words. Oddly enough, like even more than we were before. Okay, well, she's obviously like way more Middle East, and this girl's obviously like super English. But she definitely looks way more like a Laura, who's ironically Middle East. Like how many like layers do you have on there? You know what I mean? We don't really know. Like she could have like a full-on like white coat beneath all that. And this girl might actually be like an angel from like the Middle East or whatever. You know? Hey, like,
So,
what do you
Doctor,
think?
how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before.
Hey, where's the
Nikolai
hammer?
Tesla blew one up in
Hey,
Russia,
where's
if I
like the
remember
hammer
correctly.
at?
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Alexios, and Cassandra. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can.
Watch out for like... watch out for like... the guild. Still. Hey, like, watch out for the guild, still.
So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Raman variant, with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Hey, talk about like, where's like the math to that? Like, where's like the calligraphy to that? You know? Or like, where's the like blacksmith's like mark to that?
I'll go stretch my legs.
statement?
Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
I don't like seeing
Membership
the armor
costs too much.
on anybody. Just like waving flags. Maybe you should just like wave. Maybe you should. Holy cow! Watch this. Maybe like, can we like do a wave or something? Like, how do I like do that? I like push all the buttons, don't I? Yeah, that was like a rush right there, just straight past. Okay. Watch out for if anybody like gets the secret to this or whatever. They like probably like really know how to like ski. Yeah, like I said, just like watch out for like all the waving flags. You should probably just like wave yourself. No. No. Where's like the tape at here? Where's like the tape? No, maybe right there. Actually, look in the first green light time up there. Look, I found the hidden tape. It's in like the first aid kit right there. Can I like get her to like calm down somehow? Let's like shut this off.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Watch out for like the radiant heat. Like bills or whatever. Focus. Alright.
So, does what I'm seeing as Alexios match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as a reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus.
Huh.
He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer
just, like,
and
chill.
sailor. So I'm continuing the family tradition.
Take a
I
shower.
feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People
There's like
have
way
made their
worse
careers
jokes that I could do
analyzing
right
his
now.
words for some
Like,
new perspective.
like
To
really
see him
bad
in his
jokes,
own
like super
world,
bad
walking
jokes I
in
could
the
do right
polis,
now.
and
It's like, how long do I want
but
to play this
he's
for? Especially
kind of
like
a
right
hero
now.
of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
How long do I want to play this for? Like, there's like
I'll
super
leave
bad
you to your
jokes I
work.
can do right now.
If
Like,
you need
like
anything,
way
just
bad.
let me know.
Super bad jokes.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
Watch out for like, you know, the ring or something. Hey, like, the world. Here's like my like play. It's like, oh yeah, looping like code, like Python. Let's like open Python, basically right here, or like Snake.io, or like love. What is it? Basically, love. Like, what is love? Right there. This one is like, the 7 Habits. If I had to like say something like relevant to like, you know, my team or something like that. Hey, look, it's like, let's like open up Python, or let's like try to like figure out what love is, basically, or like the 7 Habits. It's like, oh yeah, this is just like free verse. Like, oh, this is like free verse, and this is like, let's like not get into this one. This is like personal stuff. This is like, oh wait, like know anything enough. It's like there's probably stuff about it that's like you want to like let go of or something. Yeah, like, hey, let's like open up Python, or like let's write about like what is like how to change. But it's like there's like the 7 habits, and then there's like the 1 habit is like the difference. So like what, like, hey look, there's like the 7 habits, there's like the 1 habit that like fits all this stuff. I was like parallel this like somehow. It's just like basically like, what is there, like real power? You know, if there was, then watch out for the guy who like has like real power in Greece or whatever, and like, but he like goes to the play all the time, kind of thing. You know, does he actually like play though? Like, here's like, oh yeah, it's like screenwriting. Here you go, like Shakespeare, like coming up or whatever, you know. And I don't know, 1,000 years or something like that. Yeah, it's like screenwriting, the play, the acts. You know, like, oh yeah, like, hey look, it's like screenwriting, but they're all, it's like all on scrolls or whatever. Like, let's like open up Scrolls.io. It's like, wait, maybe like a scroll is like the one document that like somebody like ran with. Watch out for that one guy who's like trying to get like like draw a rock with an advantage on paper. There's like the screenwriting, like the play, the acts. Like, oh yeah, maps. Boring. It's like boring. It's like boring. It's like English stuff. Like, oh yeah, it's like it's just like open up the section of maps. Why not? This is like a love letter or something, because he like actually like believes. It's like, oh yeah, this is like yeah, like, you know, Will or whatever, like Will Turner or whatever. Yeah, he like believes, I guess. He's like maybe like, you know, it's real. He's like, maybe it's real. Just watch out for like the one guy who like, you know, is like studying the axe or whatever kind of thing. I don't think I have to repeat all that again. Like you could like fit all that on like one document. Let's like run with it.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Hey, why do I like
Yes.
look like
I'm ready to go back to Alexios.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
Ta.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
That's like the best arrow technique, basically. Like I said, I'm like avoiding like obvious things. I'm like obviously avoiding some obvious things. Hey, come here. Are you sure that, like this wasn't like built by horses or something? Looks like it could be. Like
Well,
look at a horse. for a second.
Herodotus will be happy. It's clear. Someone was here far before we were.
This is like built by like the great horse race or something like that.
Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Dodge that. Like there and here.
Time to talk!
Just so you know. Watch out for like how she makes sense of that one.
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you alright?
Hey, it's like the old Diana.
Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
How many like Dianas are there?
Come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything.
And like,
What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter.
and like
There's more important
Mithril
things
or
to
something
argue
like
about.
that. There's like Israel.
You're right.
Uh-oh. There's like
That
Israel, there's like
stuff you pulled with the
Palestine. Like
artifact.
watch out for like
It got my
Mithril.
attention, if that's what you wanted.
What?
I don't know, is
The
Diana like
artifact showed the
real in
truth.
any of them?
We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
I'm not gonna say like I can
If that's what
explain
you think,
everything.
Cassandra,
like
you must have hit your head on
like
the way
usually
down.
talking to somebody and
heard
I'm like
the story,
level-headed.
and not from a liar
I'm
like
like
you.
probably gonna always
And
like avoid
never
that one.
call me Cassandra.
Right, Demos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Hey, I'm gonna say here, I'm not gonna like gloat, but it's like whatever. Obviously, I would just say like, obviously like, there's like some attention or something like that.
Sounds like a fantasy to me.
Like,
Did the cult cook that story up too?
she's like,
I'd
hey,
watch
are you
your
seeing this? And I'm
fucking
like,
mouth,
well,
or I'll shut it for you.
like, would
You
I
did
still
it
be
when you
seeing
had
it?
the
Like,
chance
the
before,
real question is
and I
like, would I
bet
be
you won't
seeing
now.
it if like you weren't here
This is
or
stupid.
whatever?
We
Is,
need
like,
to
what I
find
would
our
say.
mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
And what I say about this, like, hey, like, let's like bring Dad into the equation or something. Like, just do the whole obvious, like, you know, thing of like, Mom, yeah, let's like talk about Dad or whatever.
Then get them off
Mom,
our trail.
yeah, let's like
Send them after me
let's
instead.
like talk about
You
Dad.
really do like attention. They'll be after you soon enough, not to worry. And they'll dominate you.
They'll have their work cut out for them.
I doubt it. The family will be exterminated.
Yeah, it's because like your real dad is like Nikolai, not like Nikolaus or something. Yeah, because watch out for like the scale always here. Like, so interesting. Should I like throw something? I mean, I used my feet on that one. But I should like use my nose. Like, watch out for Chad. Nikolaus. Nikolaus, have you ever heard of like, maybe like, I don't know, like our dad isn't from like, maybe our dad isn't from like Jordan, maybe he's like, maybe he like isn't from Jordan, maybe he's like from Chad or something. Maybe our dad isn't from like Jordan, he's like from Chad. Yeah, it's like, this isn't the Nikolaus you're looking for.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaus. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaus, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine.
Watch out for the mountain, it might just like kick you
Come with
off.
What?
We could find her.
Watch out for the
Together.
mountain, it might just like straight up
You
kick
could
you
help
off.
me.
Oh, you think friendship is
armor.
the answer?
By the way, it's
Running
like,
around like lost
somehow like
children
yours is
looking
like
for
more
dear
like,
mother.
I don't
You're
know,
so weak.
like, like the irony. Somehow like your armor is like way more, you know, like forgiving or whatever, or this one's like a throw up in my opinion.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole
I don't
family
know,
just for spite.
some things is like, hey, yeah, like,
Get
shake
off
the
your high
joysticks
horse.
as fast as you
The
can,
cult has a plan,
like
and it won't be
concentric
interrupted
circles.
by the likes of you.
or whatever. It's like way more modest, ironically. It's like, yeah, it's like all gold, but it's like everything could always probably be like more like conceited or like immoral or something like that. It's like, yeah, it's like all gold, but it's like it could like still be like way more immoral. Hers is like somehow like way more modest than ours is though. It's like all gold. We're just in like leather with like two like plates or something, but it's like hers is like modest somehow. Probably because of like where the rings are.
The cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaus live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
Well, you've got like gold armor on, but it's like, how many carats is it? Watch out for like the 0 carat armor. It might just like not really be there or something. Watch out for like the gold armor with like a symbol of like 0 carats. It might just like not really be gold. It might like be like from an alien planet or something.
Taking your own mother isn't enough for them.
We're not abductors. We're political.
They're like, yeah,
Those
it's
who
like
don't
gold,
stand
but
with us
we
stand
just like have
against us, and they pay
we have
for
like
that
a lot of
mistake.
it.
Like me?
Like you.
Like didn't even.
I heard you're
stamp
planning
it.
a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum.
How come like
They're
butter
next.
doesn't go with like chicken?
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So
Except for
having
like the
guts runs
Hydra
in the
symbol on
family,
there,
does it?
obviously.
You
Like some
claim we have
huge,
the
like,
same blood,
Hydra symbol on
so
all
let's
over
see what
stuff.
you can do.
Like all over the place. Ta. Puh, what the? Okay. Let's go from like not believing anything to like believing everything to like, you know, like believing that you can't like, I don't know, be yourself or something. Like believe in yourself. Yeah, let's like go straight from like, hey, I like don't believe in anything. Yeah, like I'm the most gullible. Hey, like gullible's like, look, gullible's like written in the sky or whatever, because it's like so clear you could like write anything up there or whatever. Like, you know, or like, yeah, like I don't even believe in myself. Like, watch out for that cliff. Hey, like, watch out for the cliff, like, right behind you, dude. Or whatever. Hey, it's like, I might just say something like, yeah, well, I don't completely understand what you are, is what I would say. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, okay? Like, I really just don't even understand what you are, but if you do get any closer, like, I will run, like, away. Like, until, like, I've like come to some conclusion that it's like this is like some inescapable like reality or something like that, but I'll probably still take something with me. You know, like even if I go somewhere that I feel like that, I'll probably still grab onto something just to be like, just in case or whatever. Like, yeah, like, you know what, like, I'm sorry, I don't completely understand what you are. You know, but if I can't say that, especially about something that's like presenting a difference before me, then I'm going to never trust you.
We still found each other, sister.
I'll say stuff like that. Like,
I
people
told you not to touch me.
parried. I parried it. With like this. Ah. Hoo. Hoo. Hoo.
Malaka.
Watch out for like the.
He needs to know
Oh,
about
is
this.
she like the fastest person alive too? Watch out for like the person who can like whistle like that. It's like I just shot an arrow. Watch out for like Cupid's whistle. I can like fast travel like straight into the center of the earth. This looks like some place you really don't want to get stranded on, if you want my opinion on this one. This looks like this looks like the typical like get like marooned place, if there ever was one. Watch out for this. You might actually like need a shovel. And if you don't like fight with straight up style with a shovel, like you're not using a shovel right at this point. Yeah, like at one point it was like, yeah, like we're like actually digging with a shovel, you know, but it's like yeah, if you don't like fight like dirty, if you don't like fight dirty like it was like a style or whatever, like it was like, hey, you're free to like fight however you want with a shovel at this point. Like you're not fighting with a shovel, right? But this is like straight up like get marooned like forever because like of some, you know, something unknown, basically. It's like not go after everything. We got a good one. Let's like get out of here. On like the Isle of like Pig or whatever. Whatever that is. I don't even know. Growl? Yeah. I like don't even want to find out. Growl? Yeah, like I'm out of here. See ya. I don't even really. My armor is like 0 carats. Actually. My armor it's like 0 carats. See ya. Like not mess with those guys. Like a tail and a half if there ever was one.
Get in position to sail.
Ready when you are.
Did like Barnabas like go to the tailor or something like that? Look at him. He's like a magi now all of a sudden. Barnabas the Magi. We're gonna have to like change your name to like, you know, something like Barnabas or something like that. You know? It's like coming from like somewhere like only the throat knows. Oh, we need to like talk to him? Oh, it's because it's not even Barnabas, it's Herodotus. Wait, but they like, wait a second. Why does everyone look like Nicholas? Or whatever.
Get the oars ready.
It's like shooting
Get ready.
giant ominous cloud on the horizon.
Drop the sail.
Talk about like megalomania right there. Watch out for it. Like bad, hard. Watch out for that like megalomania.
Rowers, do your oars. Prepare to dock.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus.
Hey look, there goes like
My
Mel
spear
Gibson.
is stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There
There's
was
Walnut
some
Island,
kind of
man.
artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no idea
Like,
the power you possess.
Put stuff in your
All
hair
harnessed
or
in
something like
Leonidas'
that.
spear.
That's not
Might
everything.
like
Demos
give you some
followed me.
personality.
The
other
cult's
than, like,
already
everybody
moving.
else here.
She told me herself. They're
Just, like,
going
watch
after
out
us.
for
My
like
family. Pericles.
water.
Why would she tell you?
You like put something in your
Unless it
hair,
was a
man,
trap.
but just like watch out for
Doesn't
water
matter.
at that point.
We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Watch out for like,
Ready the oars!
and then like, all right, it's fine. We already gave like Barnabas like some magi name, and we can like give like Herodotus some magi name too. He's like. Aerodactylus or something like that. Watch out for like Aerodactylus, he's like coming, it's like from the back of the throat, but it's like not hard to pronounce if you're, you know? But watch out for like Barnacli. Like Aerodactylus. Or like like all in the same class. There's like there's like what we shouldn't like say. Anything like we're like supposed to like keep the peace about it. Talk about like what could be. Yeah. A lot of things probably. Especially with that. It's like avoid all the like bad salt. It's like go for the salt that's like obviously like been like cured. Like right there, obviously.
These are dangerous waters, Commander.
Yeah, we're like turning, so don't worry about it.
The seas are treacherous around Teos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla will wait at the bottom of the sea.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Ha! Only pirates?
Just like, you want like my honest opinion, it's just like right now is like, the irony is like, it's probably a good idea to like wear a helmet because of like the sun. Basically. It's like, hold on, you better like, be prepared for anything. Like, what is it? Like mermaids, sirens, like, giant sea serpents, like, you know,
We spotted some sounders!
like giant squid or giant octopus, whatever their names are, who knows? They're just like a sea monster. Like, probably just, like, the irony is like right now it's probably a good idea to have like a full visor on, probably just because of like all the reflection of the sea. Really, just to let you know, there's like something about it. So, well, let's like slow down.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
What? At the what? Yeah, I can do that too, like, if I'm in a real hurry. Yeah, I can do that too if I'm like in a super real hurry. Listen, beautiful. For a second, somebody like loves us. I don't know who.
Off we go now.
Like something on the wind. We could like be like El Cid here. Should probably like always watch out for like the new word, whatever that is. Like Michael Bay or something. It's like somebody could like really like have like sultry like at their house is basically like the idea of that. Like, watch out for like when all of a sudden it's like the spirit like sultry gets out. If that's like so good here, like so good here. Like seriously, that whole feeling right there is like, watch out for the like sultry. Like, it's like great, especially if like maybe like You have like, you're like a kid, because then it's like, you know, it's like the ruins are just like the patio or something like that. Like, yeah, it's like one man's ruins are like another man's patio here with like the sultry, but probably just like watch out for when like the sultry gets out or something like that. Who knows what kind of fruit grows on that thing? It's like probably not olives. Unless all of a sudden there's like different kinds of olives that can grow all over the place, of like the olive of many colors or something.
Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Watch out for everything. Yeah. He's like in his natural state, just like inquisitive or whatever. He's just in his like natural state of like inquisition, kind of. I might just like tell him like, dude, everything's a test. You already know that. So it's like Hepos and like Kali. Hey.
Let's go.
Like we have like yin and yang, like feng and shui. We have like Kepos and like Kali or something like that. What the hell? You just like slap my ass or something? Yeah, we got like feng and shui. We got like yin and yang. You know, we got like Demeter and Demeter. We got like Kepos and like Kali right there. You'd probably do worse. I'm like naming them. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard them yet, so whatever.
Η τραγωδία κινείται μεταξύ τριών βαθμίδων. Δι συνεκτιμήσε δεόντως το απροσδόκητον του πελάτου και τετεμελιώστε τα δεδομένα. Αληθώς τούτο συνέβη. Παριστάνε το άρθος αυτόν. Τι αλλού ευρίσκεται οι γνώσεις ή μη πάρεξ ότι ο εχέφρον ούκε πενεύει
Come on.
και ο διερμών, αλλά επί των δεδομένων.
That guy like somehow manages to balance like the bug at least, whatever it is.
Ασχολίαν βελτίστην, ευρέ!
Come on.
Watch out for his legs. They're like as big as his arms. Or wherever that doesn't make sense.
Off we go now.
Be like Blake. Basically, like watch out for Blake right there.
Come on.
Like the land of whatnots and what ifs. There's like a statue of just like Blake.
Forget it, Nisios. You're not welcome here.
I should try to stay out of sight. Hold up. Off we go now.
Basically. Start for the gold, it like burns your eyes. I like need like a shrunken devil. I need like a shrunken devil flask filled with like some like mystery goo that like summons a spirit from like a didgeridoo. You know? It's like ride our horse up this. It's like about as hard as riding a horse up a mountain. If you've ever done that.
But we must
Hey, let's
come
like
together now
ride
for
our
the
horse up those
glory of
stairs.
our
It's probably about as bad as like
Lord.
taking it up a mountain.
Friends!
That was different. They like spent some time on it.
Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we
Even
can
has like
act like them.
armpit hair. Ta!
A good crop. Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew. The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided.
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Pericles, or I will.
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
I kind of want to avoid like the obvious here for a minute or two. If I can like figure something out. This is obviously not a good place to like set up anything though. It's like looks like a super good place to like sneak. Hey, like Nikolaos or whatever, like maybe we should like be the snake in the grass or whatever. If we're like good enough at it, like maybe like no one can tell us what we are.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Doesn't look like it. Maybe like up there, yeah, and like those trees. But here, everything looks pretty free to me. Especially like all the ceramic jars and stuff. I remember like the Isle of Man right there though, or whatever. Ooh, this is like great. We just like stumbled into this. This is like a good place. We're just like a potter. We're just like a potter or something. Just like look at though. Like no helmet. Like let's like put on something obvious. It's not like too obvious though. We're like good at what we do. What is this? Like a Treyarch, basically. Hey, look, it's like Razor. Actually, I'd like to say something really quick about it. That doesn't look too bad. I'm just like chilling, like escape like the crowd. Yeah, like boots, dog, like that. I'm gonna avoid putting on like that though. Let's like not say we're the champ quite yet. Yeah, that's like really good. That's like my style kind of right there. Anyways, like if I was like just good. I was like just like good and like obviously like comfortable with like where I was, basically. I'd probably just like wear something like this, really, like realistically. What kind of braces would I wear? Like the funny thing is like bracers is where I'd be like ornate, really. It's like that's something that you can like reasonably like make yourself. Yeah, like what can you like reasonably get away with like in most cases and scenarios of just like without like being criticized by like the mob or like the man? basically is really probably with like bracers, because it's like realistically something that can go from like hand to hand. But here's like the irony is like we don't even have any like real good ones. We got like this, which is all like skull and bones. Like watch out for like like the Skull and Bones Club or whatever. It's like right around the corner. These ones aren't too bad. Maybe just like none. We got like big arms, but maybe we shouldn't like show off too much. Spartan bracers. I was like, a glove with like, I don't know, that could be like magic right there. Those don't look too bad to me before I even look at anything else. Like again, you know, like, yeah, let's like play win, lose, or draw, or like psychology. Pretty good at memory. That's like what I'd wear if I was like comfortable there. Would I like carry as like a weapon if I was like comfortable? Still like pretty big, in my opinion. Skinning knife? I don't know about that. Maybe like one time if you were like trying to prove something. That one's pretty cool though. I'm just like looking at it before I like read too much into it. Or just like watch out for the grip on it, I would think. That one just looks slippery. If I ever like make anything with like a curve, I usually just like go like, I might as well just like go like a full curve, but then I really am probably on my own. This is almost like a staff. This is a pretty cool one. Almost like a staff. Oh look, it is like a battle staff, but it's like you have like a giant like mace or hammer or like leather. It's different, like a giant like leather kind of thing on it. We could like get away with like sleeping. We could like sleep on that probably in a lot of cases. You wanna know like what the realistic like good thing about like a staff is? That is like the real tale. Watch out for somebody who like gets all this stuff. And just like a heavy bow. Heavy bow is like, oddly enough, probably like the most common bow there is. Watch out for anything that's like a bow of like super specific kind of bow. The heavy bow is like really like the most common kind. Anything other than that is like, what are you doing? It like doesn't even make sense. Like watch out for the train wreck of that one, especially with bow people. Watch out for the train wreck of that one. Like any kind of bow that's like not like a big massive like heavy bow is like, what are you planning on doing with that? Why didn't you? What do you mean? Like I said, watch out for like the train wreck on that one. Now he looks like he's like serious, or he's like he is like serious. He's like serious. He's like a statue of just serious, but made out of like olive wood. Like a statue of Sirius, but it's like been carved out of like the tree in like Israel that you like can't like get to or whatever. Yeah, he's just like chilling up here like he like knows. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm like over there's like marble statues and stuff over there, but Nobody knows about like the statue of Sirius, who it's like carved out of olive wood from like that tree in Israel that like nobody knows where it's at or something like that. Watch out for the statue of Sirius that somebody makes out of like balsa wood, you know, or whatever. It might be like poison. It might be like super poisonous. Seriously. Huh.